Hi everyone, welcome to Flow session or Flow message session number 31. Woohoo! 31. And today I want to have a little chat about self-love because I find it's really important that we come home to ourselves. Because a lot of lives aren't being lived because we don't come home to ourself enough. Because if we did, we'd be enjoying our lives more. But we are busy as a society going through a shift of consciousness, going round and round our being, which I've got as a tree here, with limited experience. So no one's fault necessarily. We are souls to come here and live and expand. But at stages throughout our life, we are going to have limited experience of what love is. And it's not for us to go sort of round and round in that, but to realize we have a life to live and grow through. So, the strengthening of our roots to grow up and out and keep sharing ourselves, our higher consciousness connection whilst on earth. So in limited experience of love, like being loved through youth up through teenagehood, adolescence, into adulthood, if there's a limited experience there, then that's the way we're going to see the world as such, but we don't have to stay there. So learning to come home to yourself, to your heart, and love yourself is important. So I'm going to do a brief chat on that, on what I feel I can help with. So the limited experience of love is we associate it with out there, others have it, and if we feel discontent in ourselves, we look out there to how others got love. So the image of love, the appearance of what we think love is from what we've known from experience so far, and even the fact that money can come into it in a way that the power play with the being and life is associated with having something out there. So it can appear that more fun or more fulfillment is, in more money. But it's not necessarily true, because we can prove to ourselves over and over that we can enjoy ourselves with what planet Earth offers and the people we pass every day, in just a joyful, present connection. It doesn't cost anything. So this is what we have been associating love with, because, the rising consciousness is seeing us out of limited perspective of our whole self. So I wanted to talk about this because I remember finding my way through not feeling generally like in a higher vibrational love thought process. And so because I'm deeply contemplative, and because my life experience for my soul led me to go into this, it was in solitude that I realized if I don't love my experience, instead of blaming the past, because I have grown through some quite traumatic experiences from child to adult, if I blame that, then I'm in blame. I'm not focusing my attention on me and growing forward. So it was in solitude, and I recommend it to often come home to yourself, quite literally. Like when you're at home, have space for yourself where you can do some honest conversing with yourself, some silent dialogue or some journaling, just sitting and staring and allowing, but always coming back to your heart center and saying, well, how am I going to see myself lovingly so that I'm in a vibration of love and I can go out into the world and do anything from that platform of loving myself. So you can find some real nourishment in that for the roots of your being, and therefore express it, feel this at home, and then you go out and your branches grow and connect from your vibration of loving yourself. So down the side here I've got self-love, growth, presence, at home with self, solitude. Realize if you don't love you, like love you the most, come home to you, love through your experiences, and get some in the deep nourishment, receive like extra flow from Mother Earth and Divine Father, Divine Son, through your being, more information to assist you so that you don't go round and round beneath what you really are. Because there's more good feelings, love and light for you to align to and shine through. So if you don't love you, I've got that in capitals, no one can love all of you because you don't make it available. So only we can do this part, this self-love part, and it's extremely important for our connection here for our lifetime. And we only discover this as we go through life. It's not something we're reminded to do. It is becoming more and more prevalent by parents to interact with the child in a way that strengthens their awareness of their strengths, and that ensues that the child and the person growing into a teenager and adult is going to look automatically to those strengths. You know, I am good at this, I'm helpful at this, nourishing their roots of feeling belonging here on the planet for their lifetime, because they have a lot to offer, and we all do. And when we've got that and we get up through into adulthood, because this is a chakra system as well, the energy design of us, then we're open to like the more connections and the flow of our energy on an energetic planet, and receive more divine love, like essentially who we are, because it is the divine we're meeting at ourselves, our divine soul coming through our expression, heart, our expression in many ways and many gifts and many offerings to the world. So we're not to get caught up too much in trying to draw in something that we've seen, but experience it from our being, because everyone's going to experience love differently, offering themselves differently, but there is that connection there to free it to participate in the world. And if you're not doing that with yourself and you're caught up in other things, as though your tree should look a certain way or your tree should have certain things, then you're not nourishing the whole truth. And it is a deeper journey, and that's why solitude and connections here, so you're getting yourself out of this kind of thought pattern and you're realizing there's more, and you sit with yourself and you get honest